A very good morning to all of you. Today I will discuss on the topic of operator in C++. What are the different operators available in C++ that we are going to discuss in this video presentation. So after watching this video presentation, you will be able to define operator, you will be able to explain different types of operator, and finally you will be able to use operator in C++ program. So let's start with the topic. So what is an operator? So operator is basically a symbol or it is a function that is used for performing some operation on operands. The operands can be constant, it can be variable, or it can be combination of both. For example, you can see in this expression that is a equal to x plus y plus 2z. So here a, x, y, 2z, these are operands and this plus is a add operator. For example, a equal to x multiply y. Here multiplication is a operator and x, y, a is a operands. This is also an operator. This is assignment operator. The expression can be like this: x equal to 5 plus 6. So again operands are constant. So this 5 and 6 are operands and x is also operands. So operands can be constant, it can be a variable, or it can be the combination of both. Now what are the different operation available in C++ program? There can be many operation like arithmetic operation. In arithmetic operation there is a addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. In case of logical, there is a logical and, logical or, logical not. In case of relational, sometimes we need to find the comparison between two number. There can be operators like this: greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, or equality operator. So all these operators we are going to discuss in this video presentation. Now these are the different types of operator. The first operator is arithmetic operator, the second is logical operator, the third is relational operator, the fourth is assignment operator, the fifth is unary operator, and there are miscellaneous operator. In case of arithmetic operator, there is a add operator, minus operator, multiplication operator, division operation, and modulus operator. In case of logical, there is a logical AND operator. The symbol is this. In case of logical OR, we use this symbol. In case of logical NOT, we use this symbol. In case of relational operator, this is a equality operator. This is a not equal to operator. This is greater than. This is less than. This is greater than, equal to. This is less than, equal to. In assignment operator, there are two types of operator: simple and compound. The simple assignment operator is this, and the compound operator is this: plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to. In case of unary operator, there are increment and decrement operator, that is plus plus and minus minus. In case of miscellaneous, there are size of, this is a function. There is a conditional operator, that is ternary operator, then dot operator, then arrow operator. So we will discuss in detail about this operator. The first one is arithmetic operator. These are those operators which are used for mathematical operation like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. For example, you can use like this: x equal to a plus b, or x equal to a minus b. So this is a arithmetic operation. In case of logical operator, these are used to perform logical operation on operands. These are mainly used in conditional statement and loops for evaluating a condition. For example, if 3 is greater than 2 and 4 is greater than 1, so this condition will be checked. This both condition will be checked. If both condition is true, the whole condition will be true. In case of AND, because in AND, if both input is 1, the output will be 1. If any input is 0, the output will be 0. In case of relational operator, which is used to perform comparison on operands, for example, you want to check whether one number is greater than other or it is less than other, whether one number is equal to other number or it is not equal to. So in that case, we use relational operator. In assignment operator, there are two types, that is simple assignment operator and compound assignment. When we talk about simple assignment operator, this operator is used to assign the value to the variable. For example, x equal to 6. Now this 6 value will be assigned to this variable x. In case of compound assignment operator, it combines simple assignment operator with binary operator. This is a binary operator, this is a assignment operator. So simple, binary, this simple and binary combination. Binary operator are those operator which needs two operands. For example, 5 plus 6. So this is a add operator which needs two operands like 5 and 6. 5 multiply 6. Again this multiplication operator needs two operands 5 and 6. So it is a binary operator. Now when we use like this plus equal to, so this will be equal to, for example, x plus equal to 1. So this will be equal to x plus 1. First addition will be done, after that the final value will be assigned to this variable. Similarly, if there is expression like this x minus equal to 1, this will be equal to x minus 1. So the final value will be stored in this variable x. Now what is a unary operator? Unary operator are those operator that works with single operand. In case of binary, we discussed that it is a those operator that works with two operands, that is 5 and 6, or it can be like this x equal to a plus b. So a and b are also operands. Now the operands can come either before or after the operator. That is, it can be plus plus x. So x is operand. The operator can be before this operand, that is plus plus x. This is a pre-increment, and this operator can be after this operand, that is plus plus, that is post increment. You can also use like this minus minus x and x minus minus. So this operand can come after this operator or before this operator. So this is a unary operator. Now what are the examples in arithmetic operator? How we can use that in program? So these are operator, that is add, minus, multiplication, division, modulus. In this operator, it adds two operands or two value of variable. For example, the value of x is 10, the value of y is 10, so it will add these two variables. So the final value will be 20. In this operator, it will subtract second operand from the first operand, that is x minus y. Here the y value is 10 and the x value is 10. So 10 minus 10 will give you 0. Similarly, this will multiply both operands. In this case, the value will be 100. In this case, it will divide the numerator by denominator. The value will be 1. In this case, it will give the remainder. The value will be 0. For example, y divided by x. So you can divide this number 10, 1, 10. The remainder is 0. So this modulus operator will give you remainder. In case of logical OR, these are the operator, that is AND operator, logical OR and logical NOT. In this, it will return true if both conditions are true. Suppose this is a condition, 3 greater than 2. So this condition will be checked. It is true. So here the value will be 1. Again this condition will be checked. Here the value will be 1. So 1 and 1 will give you, in case of AND, that is 1 1 will 1. So the final value will be 1. You know the truth table of AND. It is like this: AB and output. When both input are 1, the output will be 1. When any input is 0, the output will be 0 0 0. If any condition is false, so the final value will be false. That will be 0. 1 means true, 0 means false. Suppose if the condition is like this: 3 greater than 2 and 2 less than 1. In this case, this value will be 1, this value will be 0, and 1 0, 1 0 means 0. So this overall condition will be 0. That is false. In case of logical OR, it will return true if any one of the condition is true. For example, if 3 is less than 2 and 2 is greater than 1. So here this condition is true, but this condition is false. So the final value will be 1, because in case of OR, if any input is 1, the output will be 1. Here it is 1 1 1, so the output will be 1. 1 means true and 0 means false. In case of logical OR, it will reverse the result. That is, it will return true if the result is false. For example, this is 1 and 0. When you do AND operation on 1 and 0, that is 1 and 0, the output will be 0. So here the output will be 0 and not. So it will make 0 equal to 1. That is, it will return true if the result is false. If result is true, then it will return false. If result is false, then it will return true. Now this is a relational operator that is used for making comparison. These are the operator: equality, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. Now this will check for the equality, this will check for inequality, whether one number is not equal to other. Then it will check whether first operand is greater than second. This operator will check whether first operand is less than second operand, and this greater than equal to will check whether first number is greater than equal to, and this operator will check whether it is less than equal to second operand. Now how to use this operator, that is x equal to y. So it will check this condition, it is true because the value of x is 10. So you can use like this: if x is equal to y, then cout message you can print true. So here the x value is 10 and the y value is 10. This condition is checked. So this is true. If this is true, then if body part will be executed. Otherwise, if condition is false, then this if body part will not be executed. Then in this case, again 10 is not equal to 10. The condition is false. In this case, 10 is greater than 10. Again, the condition is false. In this case, again, the condition is false. In this case, the condition is true because it is equal to y. In this case also, it is equal to y. So the final value of this condition will be true. In case of assignment operator, these are the operator. This is simple assignment operator and this is compound assignment operator. So this will assign the value to the variable on the left side. For example, this y value is 20. So 20 value will be stored in this x. So the final value of x will be 20. In this case, it will first add the right operand with the left operand and then assign the value. For example, this is the expression x plus equal to 10. So this is equivalent to this expression, that is x equal to x plus 10. The value of x is 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Now this 20 value will be stored in this variable x. Similarly, in this case also, it will subtract the right operand from the left operand, then assign the final value, that is x equal to x minus 10. That is 10 minus 10, the output will be 0, and it will be stored in this variable. Then in case it will multiply right operand with the left operand and then assign the final value, that is 10 multiplied 10 is 100, then this will be stored in this variable x. Similarly, in case of this, it will divide this number, 10 divided by 10, the value will be 1, and it will be stored in this variable x. So first this operation will be performed, then the value will be assigned. So it is right to left. In this case of unary operator, which works with single operands, you can see that this is a increment operator, this is a decrement operator. When we use increment operator, it increases the value by 1. For example, the x value is here 5. When you use this x plus plus, then the value of this x in memory will become 6. This is post increment. Similarly, it will decrease the value by 1 in case of minus minus. That is, here the y value is 5. When you use y minus minus, it will give you 4. But for example, if you use like this cout plus plus x, this is pre-increment. So here first increment will be done. After that, it will display the value of this x. For example, the value of x is 5. So plus plus, it means 5 plus 1 will be 6. So it will display the value this 6. But when you use cout x plus plus, first it will display this value. So you will get output 5 on the screen when you use like this. And after that, the increment will be done, and that incremented value will be stored in memory. So in memory, the x value will be 6, but it will display this value 5. In case of pre-increment, it will increment first, then updated value will be shown on the screen. But in this case, this value will be shown first, and then the value will be updated in the memory. Now there are other operator, that is miscellaneous operator. This is a size of, so this is a function. Now this function return the size of the variable. For example, if variable is int a, float b, so it will return the size of variable, that is here the size of int is 4 bytes in code blocks. So you can use like this, size of int or size of a. Int is a data type. If you use like this, size of a, then a is which type of data type? Int type. So it will return the size of this data type, that is 4. This is a ternary operator, that is also known as conditional operator. This conditional operator works with 3 operands. 3 operands means this is your operand, this is your operand, this is your operand. In unary it is 1 operand, in binary it is 2 operands, but in ternary it is 3 operands. That is used to replace if else if condition. For example, you can use if a is greater than b, then x will be a, else x will be b. So you can use all this if else statement like this. So here I can use like this, x equal to a greater than b, a and b. When suppose the value of a is 5 greater than 2, so this condition will be checked. If the condition is true, then the A value will be stored in this variable. If condition is false, then B value will store in variable X. For example, here you can see that if condition is satisfied, then X value will be equal to A, otherwise X value will be equal to B. So this ternary operator is used to replace if-else if condition. Here you have to write multiple lines of code. So in this you can write only a single line of statement. So here if you write x equal to 3 greater than 2, A and B, so this condition will be checked. So suppose if the A value is 3 and B value is 2, so the A value will be stored in this variable, and if condition is false, then B value will be stored in this variable, that is 2. Now this is a dot operator that is used to access the member of the classes and structure. In void main function, we can create object of the class, like ABC is a class name, object is X. Now this X object will access the member of the classes by using dot. So this is a function that is defined in class or in structure. Now in case of pointer, we use this arrow. Pointer is a variable that holds the address of other variable. So it accesses the member of the classes and structure if the pointer is used. For example, this is a class and this is a pointer. For pointer, you have to use star and the object name. So this Y will use arrow operator. And this is an input function which is defined in class or in structure. So I hope in this video lecture you are able to understand what is a operator, what are the different types of operator available in C++, and how we can use those operator in C++ program. So that's all for today. Thank you.